Welcome. This is the 6 yard box. You're welcome. This is the football show where we look at the games over the weekend. This is the football show. I've got this light in my face, man. Okay, let's put it up a little bit. Put the lights down a little bit, and yeah, so it's still shining in my face for somewhere, but I don't like that light just shining in my face. I just move the camera there. Do it there. And the light is still shining in my face. I don't know why. Let's just move to the side a little bit. And it's still shining. Yeah, just gonna leave it this way. I can still see the light shining on my head there, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get straight into it. This is the football show. This is the Spurs turnover City. That's the headline. And that was the game of the weekend. But let's get straight into the fixtures for that week. Game day 12 kicked off on Saturday 12:30. Chelsea taking on Leicester at King Power Stadium. I was going to say Filbert Street, but that's the old Leicester Stadium. And Chelsea just throughout that game, you could from the early stages of that game, you can tell Leicester were going to win that game. Chelsea were going to win that game. Absolutely domination. They had, what do you call it? They had a lot of possession of the ball, and Leicester just felt like they were basically still on the beach. They were just basically they were like in the nightclub, and Chelsea just basically got the first goal from I think it was Jackson that scored the first goal. Jackson, beautiful finish. It was a mistake from the back from the Leicester defenders. Jackson got the goal, good goal as well. And second half, Chelsea had a couple of chances as well. They should have killed the game off when it's still 1-0. Very, very susceptible. That's the word I was looking for. It's Tuesday. Susceptible to a mistake and the other team going to score, and then you're in 1-1. The crowd are awake, you're in trouble. But they got the second goal as well. Beautiful header from Enzo Fernandez to make it 2. And the Chelsea they have good players. They're young, they're naive, they're still gonna make a lot of mistakes. But I knew they were gonna win that game from the off, and Leicester got their win, and it was an easy 3 points 3 points victory for Leicester, for Chelsea. The other game was Arsenal and Forest. That was 3 p.m. kickoff. I thought this game was going to be tough for Arsenal, like a little bit, but that's what happens sometimes in the Premier League. The other team just don't turn up, and Arsenal basically ran away with the 3 points in this one. Got the first goal through Saka. Is the guy they go to. He's the creator. He gets goals as well. Got the first goal after 15 minutes with a beautiful finish from Saka. And then, Saka was just ran across basically the whole length of the center bar, the penalty box, and before lining up the shot, no tackles comes in. And then, Partey got the second goal with a cracking shot after 52 minutes. Then Nathan Nwaneri got his goal. He's the young up and coming star at Arsenal. Watched him play as well. Very, very good. He goes past people for fun, and it's one of those whereby he just he had to score eventually. But they were very good. They were very good. Arsenal did what they need to do and got back on the winning trail. Arsenal winning by 3-0. Bournemouth, Brighton. This is one I got this one wrong completely because I thought it was going to be a draw. I think it was going to be tough. Brighton was way. Brighton are turning into a very good team now. They got that rough patch earlier whereby they lost a couple of games, and now where Chelsea smashed them 4-2 or something like that. But now they're back. This one was a cracking game of football to watch. They got goals in them. Brighton They're a very good side. Everybody knows what their job. The manager must be really happy with his bunch because it just seems to just do what the manager wants really. And yeah, it was a typical performance from Brighton. They never looked like they were going to lose that game, and they got the goal. 69 minutes. It was Baleba with the goal. Mitoma got himself a goal as well, and also João Pedro, is a good player as well. Got another goal. I think his goal set them off, and Bournemouth struggle. Bournemouth got a goal back in in the dying minutes of the game to make it 2-1. And yeah, it was Brooks that got that goal. And this one was just a beat down from Brighton. It was a beat down from Brighton in terms of the way they went about their business. They never looked like they were going to lose that game. So really, really, really happy in terms of the result. And for Brighton, I think they turn out to be a very good side now. And then we go on to the next round of fixtures, which is next fixture, sorry, is the Wolves. Next fixture is the Wolves. Is the Fulham, is the Villa and Crystal Palace game that ended 2-2. Villa going through a really, really bad patch now. They can't seem to buy a victory from anywhere. They've been playing draws left, right. I think that's like 3 draws in a row now. And they got a 2-2 draw in this one against Palace. Palace were actually leading going into this game. I think Palace were leading. Palace were leading by at some point by 2-0. But yeah, Watkins Watkins basically pulled a goal. Watkins. I think Villa scored first. Actually, Watkins with a goal, and then Palace with 2 goals to make it 2-1. Um, then Bradley Barkley got a goal in the 77th minute, and for me, I think that shows what happens in this league. Sometimes a team will drop their, uh, just drop their, what do you call it? Drop their, their energy level, performance level, and before you know it, you're losing games, and that's the problem. I think Villa can't seem to get that back on that victory train again. They're drawing so many games, and they don't want to be caught at drift. Palace looking to after that win against Tottenham. I don't think they've won a game since then, and yeah, they should have won this game actually. But they just couldn't, see it over the line. But the manager is a good manager, so I expect him to turn that around very, very soon. Then we go on to the next fixture, which is Fulham and Wolves. This one, I thought Wolves were going to lose this game, to be honest. Fulham were good at home, but Wolves just destroyed them, to be honest. Cunha, that man, tormentor in chief, he's a very, very good player. He runs finishing control, everything is just really, really right. Grabbed himself a goal. As a guy, grabbed himself 2 goals as well. Then you have Guedes. I remember Guedes. I think it was 2 seasons ago. He was really, really good for Wolves, and I think he had an injury. Then João Gomez as well got himself onto the score sheet as well. Fulham pulled the goal back through Wolby. I think Wolby, that goal was actually very good from Wolby, calling it with his left across the goalkeeper. And but this is the Premier League, man. You can never predict those results sometimes, and that one is just that's just one of those results whereby you just get it wrong, to be honest. So let's go on to the next round of game. Let's go to the next game. Ipswich. No, not Ipswich. Let's go on to uh, Everton, Brentford. This one ended goalless. This one must be really tough for the people that watched it. Ended goalless. Everton, for me, not scoring goals, not conceding. They show up the defense a little bit now, but they need to do better going forward. And I think they might be around, in and around that penalty box area, and around that drop zone. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Everton. Brentford, they've been the entertainers in this league, but on this time around, they couldn't entertain. And yeah, they just they got a draw, and I think they'll be happier with the results. Man City and Tottenham was a 5 o'clock kickoff, and that game 5:30 kickoff was a surprise of the week, game of the week as well. Tottenham just blew City away. Every time they press them, get the ball. Really, when they go forward, they were decisive. Passing was forward, good thought football. Everything was just right by Tottenham. It was a perfect day, and City never had no answers for Tottenham. And in terms of the way Tottenham went about that business, and that's the standard they have to keep up to now. And yeah, Tottenham ran out 4-0, comfortable victory for Tottenham in that one. Then the Sunday game, Southampton and Liverpool. Southampton, uh, coming into this one, looking to get their first win. I think they're looking for their first win. Um, Diblin, I think Dibley is his name, young midfielder for Southampton. Is the guy that was just running the show in midfield, was running with the ball left, right, and center, really giving Liverpool loads of problems. Liverpool is going to be in a shootout. Liverpool are going to win with Salah. They have the more firepower, and Liverpool run out victorious in the end, winning by 3 goals to 2. I think Salah grabbed the penalty as well in the mix. Yeah, he got pen to win the game, really, Salah. And yeah, I think it's a lesson in this league, man. You can't outscore those top teams sometimes, or sometimes you just got to make the game really ugly. But Southampton, this is where they want to play, according to the manager, and they're going to stick to it. So good luck. I'm going to the Sunday 4 p.m. kickoff Ipswich. I saw some of this one, and Ipswich played really well. I think Ipswich should have actually won this game. Manchester United started really well, and Rashford with a goal, beautiful cross from Amad Diallo, and yeah, Ipswich got the goal. Diallo could have scored. He could have scored, man, because that was when I saw it, I thought he was going to put it away, but Onana made a great save. But the goal was a cracking goal from what's his name? I think his name is Lewis. And by his name is Lewis. What's his name? Hutchinson. Yeah, his name is Hutchinson. With a cracking goal to make it 1-1. And if you still had a couple of more chances as well to win that game, I think United with a new manager, this is going to take time. I can't see any. I'm not expecting anything to change for Manchester United. They'll win a couple of games till the end of the season. So maybe in the summer we'll start seeing what the manager is trying to do. So we'll see. Ipswich on the other hand, they got their last victory against Tottenham this time around. They got a draw at home. They need to win games at home, especially against teams around them. So I've seen them against Tottenham, and they're a very good team. They're good, very good. Newcastle West Ham that ended 2-0. This was a game everybody thought West Ham were going to get smashed. Newcastle, at St. James's Park is a tough place to go, but West Ham Road, their luck in the first half, got a goal from a header from Suchek. And then, once you get yourself in front of the Premier League, if you are very smart the way you go about your business, you definitely get another goal. You got another goal to Wan-Bissaka, coming forward, making that run inside, not outside. And the ball came to him, and he finished really well. After that, West Ham looked really comfortable. They were knocking the ball around. Fans were oohing and all that kind of stuff. And it's all about confidence. And I always say that you got to give these managers time and players time to to get into to understand what they're trying to do. Premier League is a tough division as well, so hopefully that will give West Ham confidence. They got Arsenal over the weekend, so that's going to be a very tough game as well. So And that's it really. This is the football show, Premier League review, looking at games played week game day 12. Yeah, it's although it says preview there, but it should say review actually. Yeah, I don't know the difference. I always get it mixed up. Preview, review, I can't really just call it something else. I don't know why there has to be preview and review. I know the difference, but I don't know. I always don't know which one I'm doing. So that's the end of the game, as they say. That's the end of the show. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share. We got more games over this week. Midweek Champions League, Liverpool and Madrid. That's on Wednesday, and then we'll be doing the Tottenham Roma game and looking at all the other games as well in the Europa League. We'll be doing that with the Champions League game as well. And yeah, the time of doing this, Arsenal are leading by 3 goals to 0 against Sporting Lisbon. So that's just a little bit of breaking news there. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Look out for all our content. This is the 6 Yard Box. I'll see you very soon. Take care. God bless.